goes inside, it goes back out, and when it went inside, most of the time they could not stop Amber Treader. So that was outstanding. And I told you earlier in the week, after being at Forest Park's practice, I knew it was going to take a really, really good team to beat them. As fundamentally sound as Forest Park is, the way they practice, the way they go about their business, it was going to be a monumental task for Frankton. And give Frankton credit, they battled. Shot the ball very well in the first half from three. We're going. They can't continue to shoot the ball that well from three in the second half, and they didn't. But they got some other things done. They were really good, but Forest Park simply better, and that's just awesome. I'm happy for Tony. I'm happy for his staff. Happy for the players. And again, it's just there's a difference between a team every year and a program, and that's what Forest Park has, a program from their youth program all the way to the varsity. They just do stuff right. All the little things, whether it be in the summer, just the way they go about things, and that's going to sustain from year to year to year. Not just, hey, we're going to be good one year and then we're going to be horrible the next, then we may be decent the next. It's really, really good. So a lot of people deserve championships. You don't always get them. It's hard to do. You can do everything right and still not get a championship or advance as far as you would like to go. But Forest Park did, and it was outstanding. So congratulations to the Rangers. Also, congratulations to Tecumseh. They beat Lafayette Central Catholic on Saturday in the game before the back-to-back PAC teams playing, which was really cool. And Tecumseh really, really good as well with Donahue, a sophomore. She went for 20 and over 15 rebounds. I forget what her final stat line was, and LCC just couldn't handle Tecumseh in the post and in the paint. And that's the thing, and I talk about this all the time. And I talked about it last week. When our teams who are battle tested throughout the season, I don't care if it's Southridge baseball or Southridge football or Jasper baseball or Forest Park girls basketball, Forest Park, and whoever goes from this area, you have to play every night in the regular season. Because you're playing, if you're a PAC team, you're playing SIAC teams. If you're SIAC teams, like Jasper, you're playing other good teams. Or, they don't give away games in the regular season. And all these coaches down here, not that they don't in the northern half of the state, these coaches in southern Indiana, no matter what the sport, they know what the hell they're doing. And so you're prepared when you go up there. Sometimes it doesn't work out, I get it. But more often than not, our teams do very well. So you can add Forest Park to that as well. So that was cool. So really, really neat. So getting on to late last week, Southridge football star Aiden Yoakum, he's going to head to Hanover to play college football. We'll hear from Aiden this morning. Going back to Forest Park, we're going to talk to Grace Fleck. How did I forget that? A Mental Attitude Award winner. One of the seniors that keeps that team together. Despite not playing as much for that team. And that's what it takes, from the first person all the way down to your managers and whatever you got on your staff. So that's great for Grace Fleck. That's awesome. Picture goes up in the gym just like all the other Mental Attitude Award winners from Forest Park. So we'll talk to Grace coming up at 7:30, and also head coach Tony Hassenauer. Going back to Aiden Yoakum, we'll visit with him about him heading to Hanover. He was a beast on the field for the Raiders this past season in high school football. Now, on to sectional week. Should be a lot of fun no matter what sectional you go to. Southridge tomorrow night. North Posey and Southridge, game 1 at 6:30. Forest Park and Tecumseh in game number 2. How ironic that those two teams play after the girls were on center stage on Saturday. So that's neat. Jasper and North, game 2 tomorrow in Evansville. That should be a great game out at North High School. Northeast DuBois has a bye. They won't play until Friday. Heritage Hills and Gibson Southern play at Boonville. Tomorrow, again on our show, we'll visit with Kyle Swafford of Southridge, John Gable of Jasper, and David Welp of Forest Park as we get you ready for the games tomorrow night. Indiana basketball last night. They hold off Minnesota 84-79 at the barn. Got dicey. Hoosiers played a great game all the way through, start of the second half, and they had Minnesota buried. It was 70-43. A lot of people think that they let off the gas, whatever. Minnesota outscored the Hoosiers 36-14 after that 70-43 advantage. Give credit to Minnesota. Sometimes the other team tries too. They practice, so they've got D1 guys too. But maybe Indiana did let off the gas, especially since they've had those little swoons in the second half, or even as late as the last 4 minutes of games. But a lot of people on Woodson last night for not calling a timeout during that run. Well, he probably learned from the best in that, because if you remember, Knight never called timeouts. He wanted the players to work through it. And sometimes coaches do that to see what kind of mettle they have, see what kind of